I'm in space. Yeah. A-ra-ta-ta-da-da. A-ra-ta-ta-da-da. It's Jesus Fool's Day. Good old Jesus Fool's Day, it's always kind of cool, right? I forgot to be using my butter microphone, as all good Jesuses do. I'm the only Jesus, though, just saying. So last time I said that I did not believe in these volcanoes. We all know volcanoes are a complete, utter conspiracy. And I'm here to tell you that you, my great fans, went too far. This is a lie. This is a lie. Matter of fact, when I saw this in my mailbox, I wanted to kill all my fans. But I won't do that. Ever since this year started, I've really been thinking, what if we made this virus the next US president? It would get my vote. It kills people, It doesn't care about anybody. It sounds like a US president to me. But I'm sure you've noticed my new look. I got some mutton chops. I shaved my luxurious head of hair. You're probably wondering why. Well, I did it because I learned that the ladies like a bad boy. And sure, I don't have a gender, but hey, Jesus, I can pick 'em all up. They all come lined up for me. That's for sure. I almost threw myself backwards into a countertop. But we don't need to worry about that one, do we? No, no, no. I'm going to show you my little dance. Ah-da-da-da-da. Ah-da-da-da-da. Ah-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You like that? You like some of that? That's some of that nice Jesus Fool's Day action I got for you today. I'm getting really old, almost threw up my back. Now I gotta tell you a real big funny. This is gonna get you going. But before I do, my merch is in the description. So, yesterday I was at my job. I work at a bouncy house place. And this wee little lad came up to me and I was like, hey, what do you want, you little scumbag? And he said to me, hey, Jesus from the Jesus Comedy Special. And then now Jesus Fool's Day. I twisted my ankle. Can you make some ice? I said no, and I stomped on that little kid's ankle, and I kept doing it again, and again, and again, and it was the best thing I saw a child die. Inside. Yes. Let's talk more about these things. They're fake. Now, let's talk more about napkins. Napkins solve world hunger. Now let me tell you this. I explained it last time, and then I donated to a huge non-profit charity in California for the hungry. And I gave them $600 worth of napkins because that's what I made off the Jesus Comedy Special. I made a whole big $600. And then I donated that $600 of napkins to a charity in California. Wow. And you know what they told me? They're like, wow. Now everybody can clean their hands after. And I'm like, no, that's not what you do with this gift from Jesus. No. These napkins, you look at them and you think, I'm not hungry anymore. I am not hungry anymore. And then when the people at the charity finally got it, they're like, Oh my God. Oh my God. We've been looking at world hunger wrong this entire time. And you know what I did? All those people got a full meal, and now the obesity rates have gone up 35%. I mean, if I'm not doing my job, who is doing my job? Huh? Nobody. I need something to drink. Oh, let's see. I have 30 half-finished drinks in here. You know, I'm not gonna finish any of those. So, um, I could make a cup of hot creamer. That is always an option. I don't really like the coffee. I just basically drink coffee for the creamer. You know, I pour in maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 scoops of sugar, and you know, that's just how I like my coffee. This butter is getting warm. That's not good. I don't have any more. So this is what we're dealing with today. All right, are we ready? You want to hear a story about ranch? I got a good story about ranch. You see this ranch I got right here? Well, one day in the 3rd grade, there's this girl I really liked. Her name was Susie B. Jones Wesley. Now, Susie B. Jones Wesley was, well, I mean, she was a bombshell. My God. Anyway, one day I proposed to her with a packet of ranch, and I never looked back. I haven't told anybody this, but we were married for 6 years in secret. But then she mysteriously died after one night we had an argument about spoons. I'm not sure who or what killed her, but it wasn't me. Anyway, I'm going to tell you the weather for the next few days because I learned what it was and I thought it was a pretty razzmatazz time. Anyway, as you won't see here, the forecast for the next few days is tomorrow it's going to be raining cats and dogs. I've always wanted a few new animals around the house, so I think I might pick out that one that you will not see there. And you're not going to see this one there that I'm pointing at. You're not going to see that one I'm pointing at. You're also not going to see this. But that's going to be pretty cool. And then the day after, it's just going to be hell on earth. So I'm really, really waiting for that. Me and Satan have been preparing for this epic boxing encounter for years. And you better believe that I'm going to get something done when that happens. Yeah. Okay. Well, yesterday I started powerlifting. And you better believe when I started powerlifting, things got rockin' wild. So I got this personal trainer, right, and they're trying to tell me what to do. You don't tell me what to do. I don't care if you've been lifting for 15 years. You don't tell me what to do. So I squared up with this guy. I slapped him in the face. He cried like a baby. And look how ripped I am today. Yeah. I thought it looked more impressive, but when I look at it in the camera, I actually look way weaker than I thought. That kind of hurt. I flexed a little too hard, and now my arm actually really, really hurts. Oh wow, that's fine. That's fine. But you better believe I started beating up every person in that gym. I beat them all down. I was like, wah! A little bit of wah! And more, a little bit of wah! Well, this has been a very interesting time, but let me tell you about some very interesting car troubles I've had recently. One day, I went in my 1933 Chevrolet, and let me tell you something. It became a 1977 Ford. I looked at it and I was like, what? This isn't the vintage car I wanted. It was still a little vintage, but not vintage enough. I need it to be so vintage that I can't even remember the time it came out. The 70s for me, sure, you know, I wasn't alive, but my essence was everywhere. If you breathed in the 1970s, chances are you inhaled a little part of me. And you know what? We need to get back to that. We need to get back to a more simple time where I was like a gas, where I could be breathed in. But these days, I'm just here on this dumb, dumb planet. I'm a comedian. I'm a professional wrestler. I might be a hitman. You know, we don't need to get into that. But still, I am cool. I am cool, right? Yeah. But my car suddenly being a 1977 Ford, I looked at it and I said, I hate this. So then out of my back pocket, I pulled out my socket wrench and I just beat the hood of the car again and again and again. Please buy my merch. But when I beat this thing again and again and again, I'm like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life. What am I gonna drive now? I just beat up a car. I just ripped this car in half. I just made this car basically disappear with a socket wrench. My strength knows no bounds. This is why when I punched the guy in the face before filming this, it didn't end well for him. I had to punch a guy in the face to get into a rocket that went into space, just so I could film that little beginning thing. And also, by the way, I can breathe in space. I just thought the masses might want to know this small little fact that I can breathe in space. I hate to say our time is coming to an end. So, let me just get this last joke out for you guys, because I have been having a riot, and I may have heart failure after this. I actually, when I switched out the microphones, I ate the last one, and it's not going down well in here. My heart might just stop. Well, let me tell you about this other story I had with the ladies. It was the 9th grade. I was already married to that woman that I forgot her name. And in the 9th grade, it was getting near Valentine's Day. So I had 30 girls walk up to me, and they all asked to be my Valentine. Now you might wonder, how did I pick? Well, I decided to put a blindfold on. I brutally beat up all of them, and the one that I didn't even punch, that's the one. And she stabbed me 2 weeks into us dating. And you know what? Once she stabbed me, I might have killed her. I'm not saying I did. Anyway, yeah. So, that's all from the Jesus Comedy Special. Here's a packet of ranch. Now it's gone. Yeah. If you want more Jesus stuff, then look for me on Etching the Stars Wrestling. Also, I have merch. Buy the merch. There will be a new hat coming out soon. I can't tell you what it's going to have on it, but there will be a new Jesus hat soon. So that will be very cool. Jesus Fool's Day, pretty great. I don't think they're going to let me have a third one of these. So do not ask. Thank you for being here, and mic drop. What was I saying? Hold on. Jesus.